What if you could get more of what you wanted and less of what you didn't want for free, and it was fun? Better health, more joy, closer connection, stronger leadership, clearer vision, greater efficiency, higher achievement, increased profit, expanded personal power, enhanced self-awareness, improved learning, magnified clarity, healthier relationships, finer perception, and greater satisfaction. You can, and it all comes from utilizing the power of your emotions by becoming emotionally intelligent. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence means consciously choosing thoughts, feelings, and actions to create optimal relationships with yourself and others. Why is EQ so important? Our emotions are the way our bodies talk to us and tell us what they need to be healthy and happy. If we don't listen to the messages our emotions are sending, we ensure our own unhappiness while risking ill health and early death. Where do our feelings come from? They come from our senses, which are our sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing, and let's not forget our intuition. Our feelings also come from our beliefs and our thoughts. How? Our feelings are generated by our perceptions, which means the way we interpret life through our senses. Let's take a closer look at the brain, which is where our perceptions are processed. The brain is made up of many parts, but let's just look at 3 parts. The first brain, which is responsible for reflex and instinct, is also called the reptilian brain. The functions and basic drives of the first brain is approach, avoidance, hormonal control, temperature control, hunger, thirst, reproductive drive, respiration, and heart rate control. Did you know that mice are born with an automatic avoidance of cats? It's instinct. This is an example of a first brain basic drive. The second brain is known as hindsight, also called emotional brain. The functions and basic drives of the emotional brain are territoriality, fear, anger, maternal love, social bonding, and jealousy. The third brain, which is known as foresight, also called the logical brain or the upper brain. The functions and basic drives of the upper brain are self-awareness of thoughts and emotions, ability to choose appropriate behavior, self-reflection, problem-solving, and goal satisfaction. How do your feelings get interpreted? When we receive information through our senses, we interpret the message, which generates a thought. The thought generates a feeling, and the feeling generates emotion, which is the energy that inspires response or reaction. Emotion is derived from the Latin word motere, which means to move. More often than not, we interpret information received with our emotional brain, especially if we perceive the information as being a threat, whether physical or emotional, and we react accordingly, which is usually inappropriate. It takes 6 seconds for the message to get from your emotional brain to your logical brain, where you are able to choose how you will react. It's always good to remember to count to 10 before you respond. How do we become aware of our feelings or emotions? By becoming aware of what is happening in our bodies, by labeling our feelings and recognizing the symptoms of our feelings, such as sweaty palms or those butterflies you felt in your tummy before your first date. Why is it so important to know what we are feeling, so we can consciously choose our actions, which ultimately means that we can orchestrate our own lives, so that you can fall in love with the essence of who you are and really live life with passion. The purpose of your essence, which is also referred to as your soul or your spirit, is to live life to the fullest, be joyfully content, and have pulsating energy.